Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Perkenalkan, saya Indah Permata Suryani, salah satu peserta ujian Serdos gelombang 1 2025. Saat ini saya berstatus sebagai dosen tetap di Universitas Andalas jurusan akuntansi, dan saat ini saya sedang tugas belajar di Coventry University, United Kingdom. Saya akan menjelaskan salah satu mata kuliah yang saya ampu di setiap semesternya di Universitas Andalas, yaitu mata kuliah Advanced Financial Accounting 2 atau akuntansi keuangan lanjutan 2. Namun di setiap semesternya saya mengajar mahasiswa di International Program Class. Mata kuliah Advanced Financial Accounting 2 ini diikuti oleh mahasiswa ketika mereka sudah selesai menyelesaikan mata kuliah Intermediate Accounting 1, Intermediate Accounting 2, dan juga Advanced Financial Accounting 1 atau akuntansi keuangan lanjutan 1. Dan ini merupakan salah satu mata kuliah wajib yang harus diikuti oleh mahasiswa. Kemudian berdasarkan learning design, mata kuliah ini kita mengharapkan bahwa ketika mahasiswa mengikuti mata kuliah ini, mereka setelah menyelesaikan mata kuliah ini, mereka bisa mendapatkan strong analytical skill, dan tentunya juga hal ini sangat dibutuhkan dalam peningkatan professional judgment mereka di bidang accounting dan juga di bidang-bidang terkait, dan juga bagaimana mereka bisa memahami terkait dengan etik, kemudian juga keberlanjutan dalam membuat sebuah keputusan dalam jenjang karir nantinya. Kemudian saya juga akan menjelaskan program expected learning outcome dari mata kuliah ini. Yang pertama yaitu tentang knowledge proficiency. Kita berharap mahasiswa bisa mendapatkan knowledge dan juga skill, pengetahuan dan juga kemampuan di bidang accounting, finance, dan juga assurance and taxation. Dan tentunya juga kita berharap mereka juga ketika nanti menyelesaikan courses ini bisa dalam hal ini bisa memenuhi kemampuan dan juga pengetahuan tentang governance, kemudian juga resiko dan juga kepatuhan. Selain knowledge proficiency, yang kedua yaitu tentang work skill capability. Di dalam mata kuliah ini nantinya juga mahasiswa akan kita harapkan untuk bisa terlibat dalam menjelaskan atau memecahkan studi kasus, kemudian juga bagaimana mereka bisa menggunakan sistem information dan juga teknologi, sistem informasi dan juga teknologi. Nah, yang ketiga itu berkaitan dengan managerial competency. Kita berharap agar mahasiswa bisa memiliki professional judgment tentang akuntansi, karena ini juga adalah mata kuliah keuangan lanjutan, dan berharap mahasiswa bisa lebih memiliki judgment mereka berdasarkan bidang yang mereka ampu atau mereka ahli di bidangnya. Dan tentunya juga kita berharap mahasiswa bisa bekerja dalam tim, working team, karena dalam mata kuliah ini nanti juga akan ada study group, kemudian juga ada group discussion yang akan kita berikan kepada mahasiswa agar mereka bisa meningkatkan capability mereka dalam team building. Selain itu, ketika nanti ada group discussion, kita juga berharap agar mahasiswa bisa mendapatkan peningkatan dalam skill komunikasi, baik itu oral ataupun dalam bentuk tertulis. Dan yang terpenting adalah dalam expected learning outcome ini kita juga menambahkan value and attitude, karena kita berharap bahwa mahasiswa ini agar bisa memiliki strong character, kemudian mereka juga bisa harapannya memiliki attitude dan juga integritas yang paling terpenting. Jadi tidak hanya tentang kemampuan mereka dalam hal akademik, tapi juga kita mendorong agar mahasiswa juga bisa memiliki karakter yang kuat, kemudian juga mereka bisa beradaptasi dalam situasi saat ini dan juga situasi ke depan, terutama dalam bidang accounting, kemudian keuangan, assurance, dan juga taxation. Berbicara tentang courses expected learning outcome dari mata kuliah Advanced Financial Accounting 2 ini, kita berharap beberapa courses atau bidang-bidang yang kita berikan itu bisa membuat mahasiswa mampu dalam memahami beberapa skill seperti dalam layer pertama itu tentang bagaimana mereka bisa membuat eliminasi dalam mempersiapkan consolidated financial statement atau laporan keuangan konsolidasi. Ketika misalnya dalam situasi penjualan, kemudian penjualan aset tetap, kemudian juga list dari affiliated company. Kemudian juga di pertemuan berikutnya nanti kita akan membahas tentang elimination and preparation of consolidated financial statement ketika adanya bond purchase atau ketika mereka issue di affiliated company. Yang ketiga itu tentang preparation consolidated financial statement in the event of change of parent company ownership. Jadi ketika ada perubahan di dalam kepemilikan perusahaan, maka seperti apa konsolidasi atau laporan keuangan konsolidasi yang perlu dipersiapkan. Kemudian juga yang keempat yaitu bagaimana student bisa mempersiapkan elimination dalam mempersiapkan laporan keuangan konsolidasi dalam situasi indirect ownership transaction atau pemilikan secara tidak langsung gitu. Berikutnya juga di mata kuliah berikutnya dalam topik financial accounting 2 ini kita juga membahas tentang subsidiary elimination for subsidiary financial statement, kemudian juga tentang segment dalam company operation, sebagaimana dalam perusahaan itu akan ada beberapa segmen, bagaimana student bisa mendetermine atau menentukan segmen-segmen dalam operasi sebuah perusahaan, pengoperasian sebuah perusahaan. Kemudian juga dalam mata kuliah ini kita juga akan menjelaskan tentang bagaimana prosedur dalam penggunaan interim report. Selanjutnya juga nanti akan ada interim financial statement, kemudian bagaimana disclosure yang berkaitan dengan operating segment, dan juga tentunya minimum disclosure yang diperlukan oleh sebuah perusahaan di dalam interim financial statement. Hal lainnya tentunya berkaitan dengan bagaimana student bisa mendapatkan communication skill, kemudian bagaimana mereka bisa bekerja dalam tim, kemudian bagaimana mereka mempunyai strong analytical skill. Berbicara tentang learning method, courses ini di-deliver dalam bentuk lecture dan juga group discussion. Jadi menggunakan metode yang kita harapkan bisa kita sebut sekarang dengan student-centered learning juga. Jadi dalam hal ini dosen itu sebagai fasilitator dan mahasiswa di sini diharapkan aktif untuk bisa menyelesaikan kasus-kasus atau diskusi pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang akan disampaikan nanti selama di kelas. Tentunya juga selain ada teamwork atau team assessment, akan juga ada individual assessment yang dibutuhkan berkaitan dengan bagaimana mereka bisa mempresentasikan kemampuan yang mereka miliki atau bagaimana mereka bisa menjelaskan permasalahan kasus-kasus yang ada. Kemudian juga bagaimana partisipasi mahasiswa di dalam kelas, kemudian bagaimana mereka bisa mengikuti atau hasil dari ujian midtermnya mereka seperti apa, kemudian juga final examnya seperti apa. Dalam assessment sendiri di mata kuliah ini itu saya mericikan dalam beberapa, saya dan tim teaching itu mericikan dalam beberapa poin atau komponen. Pertama yaitu final exam. Final exam itu kita berikan bobot 30%, kemudian midterm exam itu 30%, dan untuk presentasi itu kita berikan 10%, kemudian class participation 15%, selebihnya communication skill, teamwork, and attitude itu masing-masingnya 5%. Topik yang akan dibahas dalam mata kuliah ini itu berkaitan dengan consolidation ownership issue, kemudian juga kita nanti akan membahas tentang bagaimana additional consolidation untuk reporting issue, dan juga nanti akan ada pembahasan tentang multinational accounting, bagaimana sebuah perusahaan itu bisa dealing atau berhadapan dengan atau yang membuat pencatatan tentang foreign currency transaction dan juga financial instrument. Selanjutnya juga tentang bagaimana mempersiapkan segment and interim reporting, dan hal lainnya tentang partnership, bagaimana formation yang pembentukannya, operationnya, kemudian juga ketika misalnya ada perubahan dalam membershipnya, bagaimana perlakuannya, kemudian juga bagaimana ketika partnership ini akan ada liquidation. Di dalam rencana pembelajaran yang sudah saya buat dengan tim, itu kita sudah juga menyematkan beberapa detail informasi seperti ketika misalnya saya berikan satu contoh untuk week pertama, kita berharap agar student itu bisa menjelaskan consolidation process ketika misalnya subsidiary has a preferred stock, ketika subsidiary mempunyai preferred stock, kemudian bagaimana dia bisa mengkalkulasi dan menyiapkan consolidation entry untuk partially owned subsidiary with preferred stock itself. Nah, ada indikator atau assessment yang juga dilakukan, tentunya berkaitan dengan seakurat apa mereka bisa menjelaskan atau menyiapkan consolidation process tersebut, kemudian juga seakurat apa mereka bisa menjelaskan calculation, kemudian bagaimana mereka menyiapkan consolidation entry itu untuk partially owned subsidiary. Nah, dalam hal ini juga kita menyematkan beberapa case study yang bisa dilakukan oleh mahasiswa di luar dari jam pelajaran di kelas atau langsung. Kemudian juga kita menyematkan learning method and assignment like learning media. Kita juga menyematkan virtual synchronous dan juga asynchronous Zoom di sini. Dan juga ada kolaboratif asynchronous yang kita juga lakukan di iLearn atau LMS iLearn.
Okay, so now welcome to the Advanced Financial Accounting 2 courses, right? So this is actually the continuing courses from the Advanced Financial Accounting 1. And yeah, I think this class, actually before this only assigned for one class for about probably more than 2 students, right? But Bosna told me that we have to, make it the class become 2, since a lot of students will be covered in one class, so which is not really effective. So yeah, the class now separates into these 2 classes. So me will be guided this class until in the middle of the semester, and Usna will be continue. And I'm gonna change with Usna in another class like this. I'm gonna continue in another class until the final. Right. So how was your Advanced Financial Accounting 1 mark before? All good? All good? Okay, Nelson said good. Okay. All right, Fadi said good. All right, so good then. Yeah, I've been, follow your performance before. I mean, like, I know that the way you guys learning. So what I want to say is actually, as long as in the class you've been really follow the path or follow the rules, so probably everything's gonna be fine, right? But if you guys probably not really, no one makes assignment, like there are 16 assignments, probably you only have 5 out of 16. So yeah, you're gonna, probably have a bit problem with your mark at the end. All right, so this is courses expected learning outcome. So after we create the graduate profile, like educational objective, and then there's also courses expected learning outcome. What we do expect here, the student will be able to make the elimination and preparation of consolidated financial statement, right? So like sale of merchandise, sale of fixed assets, and lease of the affiliated company. And we'll also expect the student able to make elimination in the preparation of consolidated financial statement, right? In the event of bond purchase issued by affiliated company. And we also hope that the student can have and make the elimination in preparation of consolidated financial statement in the event of change of parent company ownership. Yeah, so in this part also, we hope that the student can make the elimination in preparation of consolidated financial statement in the event of indirect ownership transaction. And if there is subsidiary which operate abroad, like for example, the parent company, located probably in USA, so they have a subsidiary in another country, right? So there's also kind of specific activities that have to be passing through, like probably there is a foreign exchange rate in there, right? So, for example, the parent company in USA and subsidiary located in Japan or in Indonesia. So, how can the financial statement be provided? right? And also, students have to make the elimination and preparation of subsidiary financial statement which operate abroad and derivative instrument and recording transaction of hedging. So there is a situation when in one transaction, the company need to hedge their transaction. So what do we mean by hedge? I see like hedging is actually part of the company in order to make a secure for example, if one company would like to sell their product, they make a contract like there is a hedging transaction, like probably forward contract like that. So we're going to also discuss in this advanced financial accounting too, right? So what is the function of the forward contract? Is actually they want to secure the price of the product in the meantime. So probably they the price of corn probably though. So the price of corn now on for example about $10. So how can they want to secure this price will not be if the price of the corn will be decreased probably in the next 3 years, probably decrease around $8, but they can secure the standard in the forward contract. So that was the function of the hedging transaction derivative instrument that we're going to also discuss, right? So student able to determine a segment company operations and apply procedure by using interim report and also disclosure. Okay, and the most important thing, another thing is also having a good communication skill. So that's why we also assign a group that been made before. So I hope this will be run. Yeah, we only have around 7 meetings, right? So I'm gonna try to arrange it so everyone will have a chance to present about the cases that probably we're going to do in the next meeting. So the individual assignment will be assigned to, right? Okay. So this is the student assessment. So this is the things that also been you've been focused on this one. So look at this component. Like a lot of component actually, but we can just break down into the several one. For example, like this final midterm 30% for each. This is, I think it's about attendance, right? The attendance is 10%, class participation 15%, communication skill 5%. Like I also would like to let you know about the important thing of assignment given, right? Since sometimes I saw that there is a student not very successful in quiz or probably not successful in midterm and final. But if you got assignment doing, so I think that was the thing that made your mark will be increased. Okay. And one thing, several students, probably some students, sometimes contact me at the end of the meeting, at the end of the mark been, presented, and they said that, "Ma'am, can I just make the assignment now to complete my mark?" So I can't really accept those kind of a reason, right? So you have to learn appreciate the other side. I mean, like your friend, do it in the right time. Do it in, like in the moment when the assignment given. But you want to do the assignment at last by doing all of the thing with some reason. So do you think it's fair? You think it's fair? So do you think if I'm given a chance for the one that wants the assignment complete at last only, but they didn't really do the assignment before. So do you think, is it fair for you guys if I'm giving that chance for your friend?
No, ma'am.
No? Yeah, okay. So I do agree with that. So I really encourage you guys to do the assignments because I don't really want to, accept the reason you didn't submit the assignment before. sometimes during the study, they didn't submit the assignment. And at last, they asked me to, probably not they, probably he or she, asked me to, I want to complete assignment now. Can I just make it now so I can get my remark? No, it's not. So the system not like that, because nothing that you can get if you do at last, right? So nothing you can get. You probably can just copy from your friend, or I don't really like that. So I don't really encourage you to do guys like that. So just do the assignment given. So the topic discussion like this, consolidation ownership issue, additional consolidation reporting issue, multinational accounting related to the foreign currency transaction, segment internal report, and partnership liquidation. This is the Christensen textbook that we've been using. So I think the one that's been shared in the group is the 12th edition. All right, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. So today meeting, we're going to discuss the first topic in the Fundamental Accounting 2. It's a consolidation ownership issues. So I'm using now is actually I'm using the Christensen book, the latest edition, it's 12th edition. So this topic will be talk about the consolidation ownership issue. Will be cover the certain information about the consolidation concept and procedure, and also because this is closely related to the intercompany transfer also, and then another topic that we've been discussed in Fundamental Accounting 1 is actually kind of related. So I'm just gonna explain a brief about this topic. So in this book, there is an illustration about the Berkshire Hathaway's direct investment. So this is an investment company. So before there is also a story about the Berkshire Hathaway under the direction of Warren Buffett. So you know that Warren Buffett is kind of the investment, it's kind of a very successful in that part. We don't repeat that history here, they said like that, but we know that the author Berkshire Hathaway, they only own common stock in many well-known companies. So it also has various other investment, right? That probably you don't know. For example, in 2015, the Berkshire Hathaway acquired around $12.25 billion of the Heinz common and preferred stock. And also another situation when the Berkshire also owned preferred stock in Wrigley, Dow Chemical, and Bank of America Corporation, totaling more than $10 billion. So actually in the previous chapter, like the one that we cover in Fundamental Accounting 1, we focus in several simple ownership situation, which there is a controlling entity and has a common stock in there, and also another controlling entity. So relatively actually in this group, there is kind of a complex ownership structure. So in this example, Berkshire have both common and preferred share. And also there is one or more subsidiary that can be acquire stock of parent and other related company. So sometimes the parent ownership will be claimed on the subsidiary that probably change through the purchase, and also if they have an activity like a self-subsidiary share, or probably with other activities like stock transaction of subsidiary. Sorry, the campus situation like yes, it's gotta be great. It's not really quiet in here. Sorry. Right, so discussion of this chapter would be discussed about the understanding consolidation problem that arise from the complex ownership situation. So there is a situation when we need to discuss the subsidiary preferred stock outstanding, and also if there is a situation when there is a change in parent ownership interest in the subsidiary, and also there is a multiple ownership level, the reciprocal or mutual ownership, and also subsidiary stock dividends. So what actually we're going to cover in here in the chapter 9, the learning objective, is when you finish study, we hope that you can understand and explain how the consolidation process will be differ when the subsidiary has a preferred stock outstanding, right? So in this chapter, we're going to start if there is a company had the preferred stock outstanding, not only the common share. And second one, we want you to know and understand about how to make the calculation, prepare consolidation entries for the partially owned subsidiary. So if the subsidiary partially have the subsidiary and they have the preferred stock outstanding, so what could be the way and solution for this part and how the calculation on that part. The third one, learning objective, is make the calculation and explain how the consolidation procedure differ when the parent's ownership interest change during the accounting period. So this is a situation happen when there is an ownership changes, right, during the accounting period. So what could be the explanation or calculation will be covered at this part. And the fourth one is make calculation and prepare consolidation entries for a partially owned subsidiary when the subsidiary has a complex ownership structure. Okay, so we're going to also focus on the complex ownership structure and how can the calculation and consolidation entries that we prepare or prepared by the company. And the fifth one, understand and explain how the consolidation procedure differ when the subsidiary pays stock dividend. All right. This chapter 9 will be covered for the, I think it's 2 meetings. Yeah, so we're going to complete it in 2 meetings. And at this meeting, at the first meeting, we're going to separate it, this 9 topic that cover in the group. So started from the subsidiary preferred stock outstanding. So just go back to learning objective number 1. Will be talk about how the consolidation process differ when a subsidiary has a preferred stock outstanding. So actually, many companies have, you know, they have more than one type of stock outstanding, right? So yeah, the function is also different because it have kind of the feature of the function itself and the securities itself. And the preferred stockholders normally have the preference over a common shareholder, right? So it's why we call it preferred stockholders, because it will be kind of closely related to the respect to dividend and also how the company can distribute the asset while there is a liquidation, right? So, and another advantages is about relates to is actually, I mean, it's not a advantages, but I mean, another characteristic is the right to vote is usually is withheld from the preferred shareholder. So the preferred stock ownership actually, they have no control, like doesn't convey control, right? So yeah, probably that was kind of the disadvantages for the preferred stock shareholder. So because the subsidiaries, preferred shareholders do have a claim on the net asset of subsidiaries, so there is a special attention that has been given, right, by the company. And also there is a specific attention that claim in the preparation of consolidated financial statement, right? So, so while preparing the consolidated financial statement, so there are, you know, subsidiary stockholder security that accrue the preferred shareholder, right? So they have, sorry, it's really noisy here. So they have also determined, I mean, like kind of the elimination that needed by the company, right? Elimination needed to relate to the intercompany common stock ownership. And if the parent holds some of the subsidiary preferred stock, so the portion of interest must be eliminated. Okay, so it will be any portion of subsidiary preferred stock not held by the parent will be assigned to the non-controlling interest. Okay. I also given the sample exercises that you can be used as a guidance to do the homework and also the exercises. Right, so thank you very much, guys. So please continue the next one. Right, continue it. Also do the assignment. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.